Landon Barn, the visionary king of Baymard, leads his kingdom toward progress while dealing with the terrifying threat of the Pangeras, ancient, monstrous creatures haunting the nearby towns. With his subjects going missing, he takes matters into his own hands to protect his people. Despite the warnings of his advisors, who fear the legendary strength of these beastly Pangeras, the king remains unshaken in his resolve, trusting in his superior technology and tactical planning. The preparation ends. 50 soldiers, armed with advanced weaponry, board their trucks and head toward the forbidden forest, ready to confront the darkness that has plagued their lands for centuries. Deep within the dense forest, the soldiers track the beasts to a colossal cave. The remnants of past victims litter the ground, confirming the monstrous presence they are about to face. Silence blankets the cavernous lair, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the heavy, anxious breathing of the soldiers as they advance, weapons raised into the pitch-black abyss. The calm shatters. Predators emerge from the ceiling, fast and lethal, but the soldiers of Baymard are ready. Gunfire erupts, lighting up the darkness with flashes of death. The battle is fierce and desperate. The Pangeras are as fast as lightning and armored in thick hide, throwing the soldiers against the cavern walls with terrifying, brute force. With his team pinned, Landon takes the ultimate risk. He forces the creatures to swallow their doom, turning the tide of the battle in one explosive, calculated maneuver. The cave trembles. The Pangeras are decimated, their threat silenced forever. Landon and his men retreat just in time, their faces covered in the grime of the battle. The monsters are no more. The soldiers carry the heads of the beasts as proof, ready to return to the town and grant peace to the spirits of the long-lost victims. In Menda town, hope ignites. The criers announce the town's integration into the Baymard Empire, promising fair wages and freedom to the oppressed slaves who have lived in fear for years. Amidst the joy, Naomi Chi remains an outcast. Burned by a cruel noble's wife, she is unjustly labeled a witch by the ignorant townspeople, who fear her scars and believe her cursed. The crowd roars in triumph as Landon officially declares the end of noble rule. The oppressed finally feel the warmth of justice as the tyrants who once terrorized them are dragged away. The arrival of the king is a spectacle. The townspeople, once crushed under the weight of noble cruelty, now look upon their savior with awe and desperate, newfound hope. Landon's eyes scan the crowd and fixate on Naomi Chi. He recognizes the systemic ignorance that has turned a victim into a pariah, and he decides to put an end to this bullying once and for all. He calls the scarred girl to the stage. Despite the whispers and the cruel stares of the crowd, he offers her a warmth that she has never known, a gesture that challenges their hatred. With the aid of powerful imagery, Landon shatters the superstitions. He shows the crowd the truth. She is not a demon, but a girl who deserves love, respect, and proper care. The crowd's demeanor shifts. The hatred is replaced by shame and compassion. For the first time, Naomi Chi is seen for who she truly is, and the town embraces their new path toward humanity. Back in the capital, the sunrise brings a new, productive day. Landon prepares for his next challenge, revolutionizing the city's entertainment industry by bringing the thrill of pinball to his people. In the workshop, Landon ignites a fever for innovation. He introduces the concept of the pinball machine, challenging his engineers to create complex, unprogrammed adventures for the arcade center. The engineers labor over miles of wire. The complexity is challenging, and mistakes are frequent, but the passion for creating something truly revolutionary keeps them working until late in the afternoon. Meanwhile, the chemical and textile industries are locked in their own intense battle to perfect wetsuits. Their goal is to pass Landon's inspection and enable the future of underwater exploration. Chaos erupts in the Empire of Tariq as Landon's elite soldiers storm the palace. The corrupt rulers find themselves hunted by the very technology they foolishly dismissed as mere sorcery. The palace, once a fortress of oppression, falls into the hands of the Baymardians. The tyrants desperately barricade themselves, unaware that their reign of terror is reaching its violent conclusion. The hunters have become the hunted. Cornered and desperate, the corrupt royalty and their conspirators are dragged before the man they thought they had killed, trembling in disbelief. Michiel lives. The sight of the man they poisoned sends the traitors into a spiral of hysteria and terror, as the truth of their crimes is laid bare by his sudden, ghostly return. With the traitors captured and the empires united under new treaties, the Pino continent stands on the brink of a new era. Unity is finally achieved, and Baymard's influence grows stronger. As peace is restored and treaties are signed, the city returns to its vibrant life. Beauty and fashion icons rise, and the people find joy in the seminars and innovations that the Baymardian dream provides.